show can be a little gay, but if you're not, that's okay. You can listen and have fun either way. Xena, Star Wars, Doctor Who, guests and music and reviews, Game of Thrones, Winona too. We promise there's something for you. She nerds out. We're girls that like nerdy things. Nerdy things.
Hello and welcome to the She Nerds Out podcast. I'm Kat.
I'm Wendy. This is Tara.
And this week, oh boy, are we talking about a lot of fun stuff. We're finally going to talk about Pluribus. Someone's been talking about us watching it forever, and we finally broke down and did it.
I mean, I knew this show was great the whole time. So.
I mean, yeah, Wendy, what took you so long to tell us about it?
I've been busy.
We're also going to talk a little heated rivalry. We got some Star Trek discussion coming. We got Star Wars. We're going to Purgatory later, guys. We got some Buffy. We have some X-Files. We have some Avengers. Guys, let's get into it.
Good time to be a nerd.
It is a good time to be a nerd. Speaking of nerding, what's this week in Snoppin' been looking like for everybody?
Well, this is Tara. First of all, I'm drinking some wine, and I'm pretty sure it's not good anymore, but I'm still going to drink it. It doesn't quite taste right, but I'm going to stick with it. But I did get adopt a new cat. Rachel and I, we adopted a cat named Marvin. Marvin, credit to Wendy because we were asked to foster 4 cats or 4 kittens over the Christmas holiday because the Petco store was closing, and it's a cat rescue group. Wendy volunteers with. And so we said, okay, yeah, sure, bring them all over. So they came here. They completely trashed the room and had a good old time in here. But one kitty, Marvin, we loved all the kitties, but Marvin just kept thinking, oh, I wonder how Marvin's doing. So they had an adoption day at the Petco last weekend. And we said, oh, well, let's just go up there and say hi to all the kitties and say hi to Marvin. So we went up there and we saw all the kitties. We talked to all the kitties, and we were like, should we adopt another cat? Because we've been thinking about it, because I've always usually had 2 cats. And then since Pumpkin passed away, I haven't. So Duncan has been on his own, and I think he would, thinking that he would really like a playmate. He's 14 years old now, so I'm not sure, how that'll go, but I think he'll enjoy it eventually.
Eventually.
So, we're like, you know what? I think it's Marvin. I think because we were like, oh, well, there's some other great kitties here. And we're just kind of going back and forth. And it's like, just the gut instinct. We said, I think Marvin just belongs with us. So
that's awesome. We
brought home Marvin to the app, and she's like, well, you can take him today. And we're like, okay, better buy some litter and, some food. And yeah. So we have Marvin. He might come up here during the podcast, or you might hear some meowing.
Perfect.
He has a really sweet little baby meow. It's very cute.
Oh, Marvin. I can't wait to meet Marvin.
Yeah. So he's getting used to Duncan and Charlie. Charlie they've seen each other, been in the same space. They're doing well. So
right. It's a process, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Introducing a new animal to the fold.
Mm-hmm.
That's very exciting.
How about y'all? You do anything fun?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've just been watching some TV finally.
What have you been watching?
Oh, I have well, first I started watching Heated Rivalry because Leo's like, hey, let's watch Heated Rivalry. And I said, hey, okay. It is very, very sexy, guys.
How many episodes did you get through, Kat?
I think I'm on episode 3 or 4.
Okay, has Kip shown up yet?
Who is Kip?
You don't know who Kip is.
It's not the Russian guy, right?
No.
Okay, I don't know who Kip is.
Okay. If you don't know who Kip is, has any smoothies been involved?
Smoothies.
Okay, then you're not there yet. All right, go on. I'm interested to see your review.
It's great. It's like fan fiction come to life. Yeah, it's well done. They're very good at the 2 gentlemen are very good at like laying down in a appropriate way where you don't see their junk, even though they're completely
Absolutely,
naked.
Right? How many butts can you see?
Yeah,
A lot,
really
apparently.
impressed.
Yeah.
And it's very, very sexy. A lot of, semi-graphic sex.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, pretty fun. Now, you're not to the episode. It really kicks off. I think
Okay, let me figure
have you
out
watched episode 3 or are you starting episode 3? Because I think it's episode 3 or definitely 4.
Let me go to IMDb.
It switches gears a little bit, and let's just say that's when for me, because as much as I was enjoying the show, I was kind of like, man, they're going through so much time,
Right.
is passing that I'm like, this poor guy, like, Ilya is really just playing hard to get. What's the other guy? Ilya, and it's like
Hollander.
Hollander,
I forget his first
thank you.
Name, but yeah, Shane.
Yes, Hollander. It's really, I just want to be like, dude, just go get yourself like a boyfriend or something in between. Like, go do something else. You cannot be so like it's just a lot. I feel for him. But
maybe I haven't seen 2 yet. I think maybe I've only seen.
They're long episodes.
I've only seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3 yet.
Okay, it's 3 then. I think.
Okay,
where it really kicks off and it kind of changes a lot of things, or the perspective of some things.
Interesting.
Especially, it's such a stark. Okay, I really wish you had watched that episode because it's such a stark. You'll see.
Okay.
The types of relationships you can have. We'll just say.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Yeah, I'll keep watching so we can chat about it once. Now it's all out. Yeah, of course. Have you gone through the whole show yet?
I still haven't seen the finale yet.
Okay, cool.
I've watched every. Yeah, I just have. There's only 6 episodes. So
yeah. Okay.
really.
I think I can probably get through this before next week. But yeah, no, I think it's. I get it. I get the hype. Wendy, have you seen it? Do you have any interest?
I have not. I've seen those guys like at Golden Globes. They were a big deal. Like when they showed up on the red carpet, like, oh my God, the Heated Rivalries guys are here. And they presented. They had a whole thing on the Today Show interviewing the blondish one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know which one he was. They had a whole big deal about how much hype is around the show and how many people are watching it and talking about it. So it's taken off. It's distant, separated itself from just all the other random shows that come out.
Totally. Yeah. A lot of people are talking about it. So no, it's fun. Yeah. It's a good watch.
It's got buzz.
It's got buzz, guys.
What else did you watch?
Well, finally last night, I was like, what to do. I have some time. You know what? I'm either going to watch The Abandons, which is the Gillian Anderson Western.
Oh, yeah.
Or Pluribus. I'm like, yeah, Wendy's going to kill me if I don't watch Pluribus.
I would understand, Jillian,
And so, the actress, forgive me, I don't know her name, won the Golden Globe.
Ray Seahorn.
Ray Seahorn. Interesting name.
Is it Ray or Rhea?
Ray.
Okay.
And so Ray Seahorn wins the Golden Globe, right, for Best Actress in a Drama, television. And, of course, Wendy texted us like, oh, boy, what a surprise. I wonder why she won. So I was like, okay, Wendy's not letting this go.
No.
And so I started watching it, and I think I am 4 episodes in.
Oh,
let me
good
check.
for you.
Let me check. Because it's definitely the kind of show where it's like, yeah, I have to see what the hell is happening.
Yeah, you do.
Let me see. How about you, Tara? How far into the show have you gone?
I watched 1 episode.
Okay.
But I want to watch more. Like I enjoyed it. It was a different. I mean, I'm sure it goes a lot of different places, but I enjoyed the tone. I liked her a lot. So I'll be back.
Great. So
We'll
episode 3. I made it through episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't give it the hype is, Wendy. It's terrible. I'm kidding.
I know you are, because it's not terrible.
In the first 5 minutes, I'm like, this show was made for Wendy. It really is.
Yeah.
She even looks like you, Wendy.
Hey, don't think for Comic-Con I'm not going to try to find that yellow leather jacket.
Yeah, honestly,
honestly,
the only thing it's missing, that would make it completely for Wendy is that there's not enough cats. Like I don't know if I've seen any cats, which is kind of weird. A lesbian couple, no cats.
They travel a lot. They travel.
That's true.
Yeah.
But no, I get it. It's really interesting, and it makes sense that it would be from, what's his name?
Vince Gilligan.
Vince Gilligan from X-Files. Origins from.
Yeah.
He was on that show a long time ago. It's very spooky. The first 10 minutes is just like what's happening, what's going on. It's just really good. It's a really good, suspenseful and disturbing show. Is it a little too much? Is it too intense for you, Tara? How are your?
I mean, the first episode does it get like exponentially more intense?
No, not at all.
No? Okay. No, I found it, it had enough balance in it. I think because coming from her perspective, we kind of experienced this, and she's very WTF about everything.
She's very funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's not set up to be like a scary, it's like The Leftovers in the sense that like they're exploring how like her reaction and others' reactions. And like they've said the first 2 episodes are kind of like a 2-part pilot. So you'll get more expanding of what's happening. What are the rules? Who are these?
Yeah. Episode 2.
Well, not who are these people, but it broadens it a lot.
Yeah. A lot of the story kind of gets filled in as far as what's happened in episode 2. And in episode 3, I think, is when the Golden Girls show up. There's like, she's watching the Golden Girls for a bunch of this one episode, which is like, okay, you get me, Pluribus. Just fascinating show. And has it been picked up? Are we getting a season 2?
It was picked up for 2 seasons before it even aired.
Wow.
They're like, no, we're signing up for 2, and he thinks he'd like it to go about 4 or so.
That's awesome. All right.
I mean, just like Heated Rivalry got season 2 and 3 already.
There you go.
Really? There you go.
Mm-hmm. They know what they got, man. When everyone in 2 of these shows have almost nothing in common except that everyone's talking about both of these shows.
And they feature LGBT.
They feature the gays,
queer characters. Yes,
they feature queers, which is we love the queers here. We are queer. We are here. We hope you are too. And if you're not, that's fine too.
I feel like as it goes too. I mean, that part of her plays into certain situations a little bit.
Okay.
As it goes, as far as I don't even say anything more.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Okay.
But even in the first like 5, like once in episode 1, Tara, which you've seen, when we're introduced to Carol, it's like she has this huge fan following. She's having these awkward meet and greet. It's like this show is made for us. Yeah. It's like, is it UFOs? Is it something else? Like it's like, oh my 100%. God, this is like so many interesting elements. And I do love that, at least in the first 3 episodes so far, yes, the main character is lesbian, but it really doesn't, aside from her relationship, and in the beginning, seeing them together for the very brief amount of time, it's not about her being a lesbian. It's just such a cool choice that Vince Gilligan, this straight white guy, made a choice of like, let's have our main character be a lesbian. I thought it was like just a nice, I don't know. I just thought it was a nice touch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that he's ever said if there was a reason that he did or not, but who knows? I'm glad he did. Makes it interesting. I'll be curious to hear some of my favorite moments when I think back on the season. Y'all haven't even seen yet.
Okay.
Like some of the moments that stand out in my mind as being really impactful or funny or really good. Like some of my favorite scenes are not even coming up yet.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna push through, Lamb. I mean, I'm hoping I can finish the show this coming week.
Force yourself to watch high quality television.
I guess I might as well.
I mean, honestly, Pluribus and Heated Rivalry, I think, are the 2 buzziest shows right now. Maybe The Pit, whatever. But,
wow, you just don't like The Pit.
I'm just tired of it getting all the awards.
Have you watched it yet?
Fine. No, I'm sure it's fine. I'm happy for Noah. He seems like a good guy.
So Leah has watched The Pit and she does like it. And one thing that she she pointed out to me is that there's no score, there's no music. It's very sort of they're going for realism.
Yeah, right.
Which
isn't it kind of like 24? Like it takes place almost like in real time.
Each episode is an hour in their day, in their shift at the hospital.
But I don't think it does. Yeah, I guess it is kind of like 24.
Yeah, it's like an hour in the day. Yeah. Each hour is an hour in real time, kind of. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But there you go. So yeah, that's what I've been snooping up to.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, one thing I also snapped. I don't know. It's the word we're using for everything now. Was Starfleet Academy that came out?
Okay.
On the 15th to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Star Trek.
That's awesome.
So I was pretty worried. I mean, I love Star Trek. I like new Trek. I'm not, but I'm not. Some fans are hardcore fanboys or just fans of the science and the which I can completely appreciate. Okay, because Star Trek is different than Star Wars. Even it's. I don't. It's a little nerdier on the scale of nerds.
Well, Star Wars is technically fantasy, and Star Trek is sci-fi. So it's it's a very. The idea is that like it's based in real science, right?
Yeah, but then I also think Star Trek has done some wacky things. Even like next year, I mean, I'm rewatching all these things, and I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Like it. For every iteration, from original Star Trek to Next Generation Voyager, they have all done ridiculous. We're like, oh, that was a choice, and some of it's really silly and really great. And
there's room for that. You're saying
because then you had 20-something episodes, and you had you had the room for that. So here, I really think a lot of the criticism stems from you only get 8 to 10 episodes, and they all want them to be freaking perfect.
Of course,
there cannot be one thing different than exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah.
And there's no wiggle room. So, I was worried, especially after the A released that last promo.
The
photo.
Poster, right?
The poster of them laying in a field, all on their backs. It looks
right. They're all kind of like hugging and like leaning against each other.
Whatever. Yeah. Like it looked like a teen soap. I don't know, and not a good one. Like not even Degrassi. Like when I would be
like from the 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah. So But I was like, okay, I'm still excited. We'll see where this goes. I know that the Doctor is in it, reprising his role. Holly Hunter's in it. So the Doctor being, God, I can't think of his name. Man. Okay. You look that up. Holly Hunter. Those are the only two big. There's and then like
Tig Notaro.
Tig Notaro. Yes, she started in the second episode, and I of course laughed hysterically during her whole part. I watched. I didn't realize that they released 2 episodes. The first episode was pretty much a movie. Okay, it was like an hour and 20 minutes long. It was an hour and 20 minutes. And the second one, so I was just prepared to watch. I didn't really have time. I got halfway through. Yes.
Robert Picardo.
Okay. Yes. I have a Christmas ornament of him. So, there was hope for it. So I only got through half the second episode.
Okay.
So my original thoughts, as I didn't love. Oh, and Tatiana Maslany is in it. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So she's in it as a guest. So the whole kind of driving force for the show is it's this kid. It's like takes place right after the burn. I don't know if you watched this Discovery at all, but there's like this big burn, like essentially a world-ending event where basically everything's wiped out in the universe. Essentially, people have to rebuild and everything. So it takes place right after. So essentially, everyone has fled Earth because it's like uninhabitable, and then, so it's like a different time. It's kind of like it's wartime for Starfleet, which is not how it's intended to be. So this kid, Tatiana plays his mom. Basically, it's kind of like everybody for themselves. So she stole food and didn't realize that the guy that had been kind of helping them get around is like a bad guy, pirate guy. So they get arrested together. And because all the rules are stricter than they would normally be. Basically, he and his mom are separated, and his mom's like thrown in jail, like by Holly Hunter, who plays like the star, because, and she knows it's wrong, but that's her directive because that it's just way too harsh. But that's her directive because they're in wartime, and it's like no leniency.
Got it.
So basically, the kid escapes. He's gonna stay with Holly Hunter, but I'm just calling her Holly. I can't remember her name. Has like essentially promised to take care of this kid, but of course the kid is like a genius and like escapes, and he's like "fuck you," but not really. But that was
she
implied.
She was not able to run after him.
No, he kind of escaped into like a sandstorm. Unclear how he really escaped, but he was like 7 then. Okay. So he's like a little kid. So his mom gets taken away. And the last thing she says to him is like, don't trust them, you know? So the kid is like on his own, then cut to 15 years later. Now he's like 21, 22. He's now like a career criminal, but like hacker genius guy. He gets recaptured by Anyway, so now he gets recaptured and his options are, so Holly Hunter, they finally find him. They've been like looking for him, this kid. And so Holly goes and meets with him and basically says, look, we're restarting Starfleet. Your options are you stay here with these people that have captured you. There's a really funny line about, they're known for cutting off your both hands and then making you dig tunnels with your wrists.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And there was like a callback to it from another character later, and it was pretty funny. So she's like, so you can stay here and do that for the rest of your life because that's what's going to happen. Like because of the new deal, we're rebuilding Starfleet and they want to be part of the Federation. They're willing to basically trade you if they know you're going to basically pay your time doing acts of service. So you can come and join Starfleet, or you can stay here and have your hands cut off and dig tunnels with your wrists. So,
which one you want to do?
And she said, oh, and I've been looking for you this whole time because I know what I did was wrong, and I'll help you find your mom.
Oh.
So Tatiana's only in it at the beginning. I'm sure she'll play a part at some point.
Sure.
So that's kind of sets up the premise. Of course, he's like this kind of like bad boy guy that but I like him. I like this guy that he's very like buff and large, and then Holly Hunter's very tiny. So it's a fun dynamic.
Yeah.
But she's kind of taking over this like mom type role for him and helping him try to be, stay cool enough to not get kicked out of the academy now.
Okay.
So that's the premise. It's very, they're really, I mean, I don't know what anyone would have otherwise expected. There are a lot of, they have every basic archetype of any, like, you're in a school now, we need every type of person, every type of like clique in the
right,
so that was a little cheesy. Like, here's this person who's obviously meant to be this person, here's this person, he's the bad boy, he's the smart guy, he's the Klingon, but he's peaceful. She's the it's like everyone's a little different, but
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I like the more after the setup was done, I liked the dynamic overall. Holly Hunter plays a very like she's I forget what species it is, but she's been alive for like 400 years. So she was actually alive. There's another character. They must be the same species in Strange New Worlds that is also like hundreds and hundreds of years old.
That's cool.
So that's her deal. So she saw the burn, she was there for it. That's why they're like, we want you to head up Starfleet because you're the only person that was like here then and you're here now and you know what old Starfleet was all about. So
interesting.
Yeah. And the vibe is very much Strange New Worlds and very much like more new Trek, but it does some silly things. I enjoyed it. I thought it was like fun. There were some parts that went a little long for me. Some parts in the second episode that the guy was just being like way too much of a bad boy. And if I was Holly Hunter, I would have thrown him in the brig. Like the brig's an option, Like, we don't have to cut this guy like too many chances. But she's on this whole thing. Like, I like the like second in command. Well, number one. And she's part Jem'Hadar, so it's really funny, and part Klingon. So she's like, basically can we kill him? Like, what can we do? and like, he shouldn't get any like, he's getting way too much leniency. And Holly Hunter is basically like, this kid has never had any leniency in his whole life. Like he's had it hard enough.
Got it.
So like, you're like, oh, fine. Okay. But so I like it. I will definitely keep watching it. It's definitely a fun vibe, which is like refreshing to me. But man, after I watched the first episode, I went on to Twitter.
Uh-oh.
Just look at what people were saying, and I already knew. And of course, on Rotten Tomatoes, like it has like a 80-something% review score, right?
Great.
And then like a 30% fan score or like audience score, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So man,
bad.
And of course, a lot of these Twitter people have like also pro-Trump handles.
Oh, great.
Or in their pictures, they're literally wearing Make America Great Again hats.
Perfect.
So, some of these things, like they pictured at one point, Holly Hunter sits in the captain's chair. She's kind of like reading a book, and she has like her legs kind of over the chair,
Yeah, I've seen that
sitting
picture a
comfy.
few times.
Oh man, they ripped that up.
How dare she?
This isn't a front. This is nothing like what Starfleet stands for.
Oh,
this
no.
is disgusting. I turned it off after that. I couldn't even get through 20 minutes. Yeah, it was like,
Wow.
First of all, this is after an apocalyptic event. They're restarting Starfleet. It's supposed to be a little different.
Hey, Tara.
Every captain is different. Yes.
Tara, logic's not going to work.
No,
on those
logic
fans,
is
right?
not playing any role here.
I don't care what they're doing.
Oh my God,
too
the
woke,
amount
too
of
diverse
pictures.
woman. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
And
That's
they're like,
all they care
two
about.
women in
They're
charge.
going to purposefully bring it down just for that.
Starfleet so woke, it was like,
Starfleet's so woke.
it was so like people were just melting down. And then there were like the other people that were like, it's fine, it's fine. And it's like, okay. Yeah. So you know what? Fine. Don't watch it. I surely will not want to attend a watch party with those people. So
The fact that they would probably have a watch party just so they could be all angry together is a sad thing, but they probably would.
But it was like so visceral, like the response. It was
It's
pretty great. I mean,
sad
it's
and pathetic.
disgusting, but like I was like, wow, these guys are triggered. Like,
Listen,
and
they-
it was so just baseline, like picture of like 3 of the women. It was like, I'll show you everything that's wrong. I'll show you what a good Star Trek looks like, and then underneath picture of like 3 men standing there. It was just like insane.
So predictable,
It is predictable.
And it's like the whole point of Starfleet. Yes, this idyllic thing where women can be in charge and everyone is, and there is diversity. That's literally what Star Trek is all about. Diversity. And they're like, can they be any more diverse? How annoying. That's literally what the whole fucking Federation is. Like wanting to learn and explore and learn new cultures and like,
Nope. It's
That
about
is not-
pew pew and blowing up
oh my
ships
God.
and being,
Or
macho.
all the men scientists. I don't know, but it was weird. So anyway, I liked it. I will
Good.
continue to watch it. It wasn't nearly as horrible as I thought it would be.
Okay.
Look, the first episode was pretty much a movie, pretty much as long as Section 31, and I can't tell you. This looks like this should win an Oscar compared to Section 31. Okay.
Wow.
So I completely agree with everyone. You go and read the reviews of Section 31
Terrible.
on IMDb or
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, bad.
It deserves it
Yeah.
in every way. This is not that.
Okay.
So this just solidifies how bad Section 31 is, honestly, because it had nothing to do with there being a female in charge.
Right. It's just bad.
It was just bad. So this was not that. And there was a really nice rendition, a Rufus Wainwright rendition of San Francisco at the end when they finally fly back into
nice.
San Francisco after they had been gone for like 100-something years. And they're the first class back at Starfleet Academy in San Francisco. So
Very cool. Nice.
fun. Yeah. He's the one that did the Tom Bombadil song, Wendy, in the new Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yeah, same singer. Has a very a bit
Wow.
similar vibe to
Okay.
it. So
Okay.
check it out.
Nice. All
Maybe
right.
I'll have to look just out of curiosity. But
And Rufus Wainwright is a big old gay. So,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
super gay.
there is like
oh yeah.
another nail in the coffin for that show.
Yeah, God help
San
him.
Francisco so gay.
Yeah,
Like, why?
I know.
They should have just left that place.
Yeah, why is it in San Francisco? What the hell?
You know, it's frustrating too when people go on and attack shows. You know, there's so many of the negative things I see, like on Twitter or wherever, I would never know happened. And I'm not talking about important things that maybe I need to know. Just random angry, sad people. But a good person reposts it so they can say something about it. I'm like, I would have been fine never knowing that loser said
Yeah.
that. So I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of the reviews are someone retweeting it because, they're saying
Yeah.
something about it. And I'm like, I don't even want to pay attention to those. Just stop giving them attention or credibility. But anyway.
Right.
I did some snopping. Speaking of shows that were made for me, our dear Sarah Shahi from Person of Interest is now an author, and she has written a book called Life is Lifey.
Okay.
Had a book signing. How weird what the camera does.
Yeah,
to
it's
that.
having a good time with that cover.
Signed to moi.
Okay.
In the heart. Ooh.
Well, she loves me, you know. So she had her signing down at the Grove at the
Nice.
Barnes and Noble, and I and two of our buddies, Noe and Kat, went down to see her, and she was delightful. I tell you, that girl could make a living as sort of a motivational speaker, life coach, because
Aw.
this book is about, says, the A to Z's of navigating life's messy middle, and just ways that she has dealt with things in life and her philosophy on how to get through life when it's messy. But I'll tell you this: Chapter 1, adulting. Chapter 2, aging. Wait a minute. Oh wait, we're going A. Chapter 3, blowjobs. So that's a little adulting, aging, and then blowjobs. So
Sure.
that should give
Makes
you
sense.
a synopsis of what the book probably has going on. And we also got these nice swag bags because we paid for the close-up seats, and then we got to get our books signed, meet her.
Awesome.
It has some very nice like beauty care type products that apparently are pricey.
Nice.
Got like an espresso alcohol drink of some sort. The two fun things, got some healthy candy, so to speak. She also had these Life is Lifey, or not Life is Lifey. These are tattoos.
Oh, fun.
They made a sheet of tattoos she actually has on her arm for us to have.
Oh, those are
Wow.
actual tattoos?
Well, temporary tattoos. Yeah, these.
But those are her tattoos that she
yeah,
has.
she has these on like her arm or something.
That's fun.
Yeah, so
cool
we
idea.
have that, but also, and then the lady who I guess is like some sort of press person, manager, handles her, whatever. She's like, Sarah was apparently thought this was cringy, but she's like, no, you got to do it. And a little Sarah Shahi trading card, and I guess there's a little place for her to sign, but
Cute.
and I just like, she was busy. I just sign the books. But anyway, but yeah, she was great. She was a lot of fun. Looked gorgeous, of course. It was a good turnout, maybe 80 people.
Okay.
I don't know if there were 100, but yeah.
Had you met her before?
I have. Kat.
Yeah.
I've dined with her. I bought her lunch.
hung out with her.
Well, I was going to say, how did that conversation go? Did she say, "Hey, Wendy, good to see you. You never text me"?
Hell no, she doesn't know who I am. She does not know who I am.
You didn't bring it up.
I did, but she doesn't know who I am. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it was 10 years ago.
All right.
10 or 9 years ago, because I know the person that was working as someone else. They didn't provide lunch at this convention, so my friend said, hey, can you get them lunch? So twice I got them lunch. So anyway, so I said, hey, yeah, no, I was an idiot. I was a total idiot. I'm like, I bought you lunch at ClickCon a couple years ago. She's like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know who the hell you are. I'm from North Texas. Okay. And then, I'm so excited for you, little girl from you. Let's look at you, writing books. Bye. Good to see you.
So
No, I'm an
smooth,
idiot.
smooth as always.
I do not do well. And I wasn't like nervous to meet her, but I'm like, I don't know what to say. I mean,
It
I'm
is an
not good
awkward.
at that.
It is
Talk
an
to
awkward thing. It's a very awkward thing.
It is. And I mean, what else am I going to say? I mean, I was like, oh, so great to see you. You know, you're a wonderful book. I tell you, they took question and answers about the book. And it's Sarah is Sarah. So they had a moderator asking her some very good questions, and she's like, I want to take some audience questions. Some were good about like life things or handling things, whatever. One was a sweet girl who was a person of interest fan and told her how much Shaw means to her character, and being brave and all this. There was one guy, I swear to God. Like first he sounded like he didn't really know who she was, but he was, this is not therapy, and he went on about him. And,
Oh boy.
well, how do you like if you know. How do you tell like your family that you need time? Because I just want to give to my family. Oh my God, it went on for like 15 minutes. And then she would talk to him, but I'm like, and then I was like, dude, this isn't about you and your problems. Shut up, move on. So that was irritating. But then like her kids were there, her sister was there, her PTA mom friends were there. Yeah, so it was fun. It was like got to see the Shahi family.
Very cool. And you asked her to come on the podcast.
No.
All right.
So Sarah, what are you doing? Busy? Oh yeah, you are busy. Never mind.
It's all right.
I tell you, she could fill 2 hours of a podcast. That girl.
I'm sure.
She's great. But then at the end, the lady, because I think there was like hour for the book thing and then hour for autographs, whatever. And I was like, "Hi, we have time for one more question." Sarah's like, "Wait, I saw 4. Let's do 4." And then she's going, "Real quick, let's do 4." And then the lady's like, "Okay, we need like one more." And the lady's like, "Well, Sarah's gonna do what she wants." So, as she does. But she just was very excited to see everybody.
Yeah, it's a big deal, man.
I mean, it's a book signing. She did talk about how her previous management company, I assume she's no longer with them. She's like, not 1, not 2. Not 3, but all 5. 5 of my people that were supposed to support me, have my back, promote me, all said, no, we don't think you should write this book because you don't have anything to say and it won't do well.
Jesus.
Yeah. She's like, all 5 of them said, no, you shouldn't do this.
Support.
So I guess she moved on, wrote a book, and there she is.
Good for her.
So, I mean, it's interesting. It's, not very thick. It looks like it's an easy read. So,
and give us the name one more time.
Life is Lifey.
Love it. All right.
Very good.
Very cool.
So that was fun. Oh, and then the weekend before, just have to say, I went to the Hollywood show. I met 3 of the stars of E.T. and 3 of the stars of Annie, because my 2 favorite movies of 1982 were E.T. and Annie. They were all at the show. They were all delightful.
Incredible.
It was a great experience. By the way, the movie Annie still rocks. It's a great movie.
Nice.
Anyway.
It's a hard
my favorite orphan, Pepper, was there, and I told her, no shade to the others. You were my favorite orphan. She was also the biggest tomboy orphan.
I see.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she was a cool orphan, though. Yes.
She's one of the cool
it was fun. She was cool. Pepper, man.
You're not one of those sad orphans.
Yeah.
Hey, those orphans made me want to be an orphan when that movie came out, because they were having fun. They were singing and dancing. And then in the end, they all got great homes. So it was good. They probably all went to live in that mansion with Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's get into some nerd news.
Beep, beep, beep. Nerd news. I repeat, we have breaking nerd news.
Well, something we've kind of been hoping they would do at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland and Disney World, they're doing.
And it's about darn time.
It's about darn time. They're expanding the timeline, so now we're gonna we're gonna see Darth Vader and some old school stormtroopers. We're gonna see Luke. We're gonna see Han Solo.
So they were just being faithful to the timeline this whole time.
Of course, yeah, of course
They were.
And we're gonna get some Princess Leia now. Chewbacca's
In an action suit.
Yeah, which is fine. It's okay. Chewbacca has been running around there this whole time because he is in the correct timeline of Batuu. But now to explain why we're seeing Darth and his kids and Han Solo running around, they're releasing a comic book to explain why these original characters ended up on Batuu, which is where Galaxy's Edge takes place. Let's see. It's a 5-issue saga from Marvel Comics. It's called Echoes of the Empire. Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca head to Batuu in search of important intel and stumble upon a dangerous relic, one that puts them on a collision course with the Empire. So there you go.
You know what I think they should have done? I think the reasoning should have been that it was Halloween and the planet of Tatooine was just dressed up as the planet of Batuu. And so then they're like, yeah, it's okay. Halloween's over now.
Party's
and
over.
Then they just replace all the signs with Tatooine. You know, I don't think anyone would have a problem with that.
I don't think so either. I mean, from the very beginning, people were like, why are you creating this new outpost when it could just be Tatooine or some other place that people know and love? And so, you know, they want to sell more stuff, right? Like that's
it just makes really no sense to me, because you're not going to build your theme park like every other part of their park. They're not building
right.
You know, in Epcot, you know, you made it Arendelle. You switched it from just generic Norway to be Arendelle to relate more to your product here. So if you're going to build Star Wars Land, why don't you make it a recognizable place that people say, I want to go to Tatooine. I've seen it
100%.
my whole life. I want to go there.
Yeah, I think it might be hubris. I think they really thought it was a great idea and maybe didn't ask Star Wars fans what they thought before they did it. And the timeline now it's a little murky because you know, Grogu and the Mandalorian have been running around for a minute. Like, it's just a big mess.
Well, let me say this:
Ahsoka's there, Rey. It's just a big mess.
Here's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure no real Star Wars fan that just wants to go to Disney for Star Wars World gives a crap about what timeline it's
100%
in. They
no.
want to go to a place they know. They want to finally hear actual music from Star Wars being played.
Yes.
No offense to the stuff that they wrote that was new.
Right.
You want to stand by the Falcon and hear Star Wars or hear some sweeping theme that you know, like when you go to Harry Potter and you hear the Harry Potter theme while you're looking at the castle or walking through the streets. They should have done this from the beginning, but whatever. Okay, and I like how instead of just saying, hey, we're going to add more characters and change some things, we got to do a whole comic book series so we can sell some more stuff to give them a reason to be there other than they just should have been there from the beginning. So I'm excited. I'm definitely want to see some Han Solo walking around someday. But I mean, no one cares. No one's like, oh, wait, they're not in the same timeline. They shouldn't both be here. Just put the Star Wars characters in the Star Wars world.
Yeah.
Call it that, you know, even if you don't rename it. I mean, they wanted to be all things for all Star Wars because there's different shows, there's different films, there's different timelines.
People like different characters from different
we
eras.
just wanted to see things Star Wars. You should have never had the Millennium Falcon there with no trace of Han Solo being around it. You had Chewie in like some of the intro video or something. You had some random...
Because Han's dead in that timeline.
Yeah, so there's no Han Solo. Whatever. It should have always been Mos Eisley with the freaking cantina. They should have never tried... I mean... It's still a cool world, but now it's going to be better. And they've been making some Star Wars mistakes between this and the hotel that lasted for all of 2 years, maybe.
No, less than a year, Wendy.
Less than a year. Yeah. So they've obviously not do a focus group. You know what we wanted? A damn Star Wars hotel where you could just go stay like a normal hotel and be a part of.
Right.
And they've just done some weird things with Star Wars that, I mean, they shut one down and now they're finally changing the other one. But good. I'll go see it. Yeah. But thanks, Disney, for finally cluing in.
And I mean, to your point, so there is like a cantina at Galaxy's Edge.
Olga's Cantina, which is great. You just could have made it the cantina.
Yeah.
But they weren't.
And how cool would that have been?
Well,
you know?
And that whole time, they've not once played the cantina song.
I thought they did, though. I thought every once in a while it would play.
Apparently.
And it was like a big deal.
Apparently
I saw
not.
that, but I swear I've been in there and not all the time, but I feel like they've played it. And it's a big deal.
Being in there and wanting to hear it and never hearing it.
I feel like maybe it was in the beginning.
Maybe
but
somebody went rogue. Just
maybe.
played it.
I don't know, because it was like a big thing and like lights would go. I feel like it was a big thing that when they would play it like once every couple hours or something.
Okay.
But not all the time. But I don't know. But yeah, whatever. I'm glad they're doing it now. But
yeah.
You could have made it. The fact that a lot of times when you're in that world, like, well, I want something Star Wars and not Galaxy Jet. I mean, they have cool stuff there, but you have to go all the way to Tomorrowland to get some actual just Star Wars merch. Like, you have to go the complete
ridiculous too.
Catty corner end of the park to get Star Wars stuff that you can't get in Star Wars Land.
Right.
So it's been I mean, even just have a store right outside of it so you get all your Star Wars in one place. Maybe that's their plan. Like, you gotta travel the park like you're not going to anyway. But
I don't know.
I mean, I'm glad you're doing it, but
it's
finally, good for you. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Star Wars and questions and why are you doing this? Kathleen Kennedy It's been rumored for a long time. She's finally announced her eventual retirement or stepping down from being the head of Lucasfilm. I feel like we've talked about this at least every 6 months. Like a story comes out and she says, "No, I'm not leaving." Well, she's leaving. It's official. So I'm looking at a Deadline article from a couple days ago. It's an exclusive exit interview. It says, on a rainy London day in December, not 2 hours after wrapping Star Wars Starfighter with director Sean Levy, who's everywhere, by the way, and the cast headed by Ryan Gosling, Kathleen Kennedy was ready to discuss his long in the works transition. So, nice little tidbit there that Starfighter has wrapped, which is interesting. She's handing the reins to her 2 longtime lieutenants. That's, of course, Dave Filoni, no surprise there, and someone who's been running the business side of Lucasfilm, Llewyn Brennan, who's Welsh, so I'm guessing her first name is actually Llewyn Brennan, who's been a GM, executive vice president and GM for over 16 years at ILM. So clearly these 2 people know what they're doing. She's gonna go. So it continues. Kennedy has been getting them ready for a couple of years as she plotted a return to her first love, producing. She'll be making a lot of Star Wars films. So she's not leaving the Star Wars world. She's just gonna go back to what I'm guessing enjoys more is actually producing films as opposed to being an executive. So she's not really going. She's good at it. She is good at it. I mean, her resume, basically any.
Well, here's a list: Raiders of the Lost Ark, Poltergeist, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Twister, The Sixth Sense. I mean, that was a while back, but she
knows how to make a movie.
Knows her stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's going back to producing, under her watch, Star Wars has had a lot of success and it's had some not so success. So obviously fanboys, who unfortunately we talk about a lot on this podcast, have been predicting this for years and hoping that she would leave because, God forbid, again, a woman is involved in anything that has to do with Star Wars. So I'm sure she's just tired and just wants to go back and make projects that she wants to make. So I think her legacy will be thought of fondly when in
should be
20 or so years. And looking forward to the Starfighter movie. But yeah, she's finally gone, but not finally, but like it's
been talked about for a while.
It's so long. It feels like years they've been talking about this, but yeah, so it's official. She's stepping down soon, I guess. And
I guess there could have been things happening because I feel like you don't just step down. Like probably a couple years ago, she did start, working with Dave Filoni and this other woman to help transition it. That's not an easy thing to just hand off. Like things were probably put into motion a couple years ago.
That's exactly what this article kind of implies.
And with Dave being busy with Mandalorian and Grogu, like he's had things going on, so it's not like he could just step into this role.
For sure. So yeah, it sounds like Dave's taken over more of the creative aspects of the gig, and then Miss Brennan will be taking over more the executorial, business side of it. So there you go. Thanks, Kathleen. And yeah, I can't wait to see what movies she's going to start producing.
I feel like, she even says in the interview, it's a small percentage of Star Wars fans that cause a lot of ruckus, and she's gotten an unfair amount of criticism for what she's done. I think she's taken some risks, she's made some mistakes, but who hasn't? Kevin Feige, who you can't do a better job of managing films and what he's done with Marvel.
Yeah,
it wasn't perfect. There were still clunkers in there
for sure.
So nothing's gonna be perfect. But we're living in a high life of Star Wars with the TV and the films, and it's great. And of course, everybody whines about everything. She also made sure Andor got made. And I've seen stories where hey, what if we started in a brothel? Okay. He's going to shoot an officer in the face within the first 10 minutes. Okay. She helped Andor happen. Yeah. So I'm just one of those easy to please Star Wars fans. The only complaints I have over the last few years is that we didn't get Han, Leia, and Luke back together at all for even one scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That I wish had been different. But, and the fact that I feel like totally missed the mark on where Boba the show, the premise of that show.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was her or other people making those decisions. So I like Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah,
I'm
me
sorry
too.
she's going to be going, but we'll see. And now some fans are complaining about Dave Filoni, that he's just going to make everything have to like be Easter eggy and be crossovered, and everything's going to be like Ahsoka, and so whatever.
Okay.
There's just people in this world that will never be happy.
Jeez,
and it's so tiring. It's so boring. Find something constructive, because it's a tired bit. Just shut up. Go get a hobby
It's
that's not online.
Yeah.
And if you have legit complaints, I mean, that's one thing. But they just look for reasons to hate whatever's made now. So speaking of, are we there yet? No, we're not yet. But I'm saving that quote. But there is a Star Wars, and I like that the announcement of it is basically a new Star Wars project is in the works, and it will be a series. That's really all we know. But apparently a new Star Wars horror project is in the work, and it will be a series, so that should be fun to watch.
I'm seeing if there's any other information.
I haven't seen anything else about it, but
I mean, so it's a really cool graphic of a stormtrooper helmet that's it's kind of looks a little beat up, and some blood, and it's intriguing.
Well, I heard on Andor that they wanted, at some point, they had an idea to do sort of a horror either sequence or episode with what's the droid? The droid that hangs out with Cassian.
Is that
before? I guess maybe, I don't know. Before or after he gets reformed?
IG-88.
No, that's
what's IG-88?
Bounty hunter droid.
Oh yeah. My bad.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, so that they had an idea for a sequence like that. I don't know. K2. So
that's right.
I don't know if I think it was going to be at least just a sequence. They were really kind of trying to make it like a horror sequence. So maybe that got them the idea of like, hey, a Star Wars horror kind of, you got aliens, you got droids, you got bad things. Like it could be interesting if they do it well. I mean, so I'm curious to see.
This is from AI, so don't get too excited. From Google, but there are some. Let's see. So we'll call this a rumor. Yes, Lucasfilm is reportedly developing a Star Wars horror series / movie with Andor showrunner Tony Gilroy, confirming such a project is in the works, potentially exploring dark Sith lore, cosmic horror, or hunted Jedi scenarios building on horror elements seen in The Acolyte and the books like Death Troopers. So if Gilroy's involved, okay. It'll probably
that makes it more seem like maybe it came from what they wanted to do on Andor. That's where they got the idea of Gilroy's involved.
That's very cool. All right, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready. Bring it.
All right. Speaking of bringing it, there is a Canadian show. It's called Slow Pitch. It's actually based on a web series that was on a while ago. I feel like we've talked about it. It's the original series, I think, was created and starred Karen Knox, who the Earpers came to know and love from Vengeance. It's going to be they've created into a series. It's going to be on Canadian Crave, which is one of the big networks in Canada. So hopefully we get it too. But it's a
same network as Heated Rivalry.
That's right. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's a 10-episode mockumentary following the Public Lass Broveries, a queer underdog slow pitch softball team.
Broveries?
Led by, like ovaries, but bros.
I know. I get it. That's funny.
Led by their determined coach. So it sounds like it's really fun. I'm sure it's going to be, it sounds very gay.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
Beers and queers is how they term it.
Slow Pitch craves lesbian softball series to follow the breakout success of Heated Rivalry. And I know that Slow Pitch has been around before Heated Rivalry was even a thing. So they just kind of lucked out. I guess Crave is really pushing a lot of queer content, which is great. We love that. Crave, thank you so much. So yeah, and I got a chance to talk to Knox during one of the virtual conventions that I moderated. And they're down to come on. So once their life slows down a bit, we'll have them on. We'll talk some slow pitch, and hopefully it'll be on by then. We can ask them some very specific questions. But this is exciting. I can't wait. I hope we get to see it soon.
Well, this made me wonder where cute was in
Right.
development. And from what I see, there's not really any new news. AI, again.
Yeah.
I like how it says, in development, no network attached yet, but anticipated due to the success of similar queer sports stories. So
It's true. It's
know.
good. I mean, Heated Rivalry, this is good for queer TV, you know?
I like how it says genre, sapphic, lesbian, sports, romance, rivals to lovers, quote, grumpy sunshine dynamic. So that's what AI says about
That
it.
old trope. I love Sunshine Grumpy.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
So there you go. More to come, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I'll be keeping an eye out for Slow Pitch.
We'll keep you posted.
Yes.
Well, speaking of people hating things for no reason, we got our first look at Sophie Turner's Lara Croft. A picture of Sophie Turner as Lara Croft, a series that's being, I think, produced by what's her name?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge,
Yeah,
which makes me
she's-
excited about it right off the bat.
She's the
I like
showrunner,
her.
executive
Yep.
producer, head writer. It's
I trust her.
man. Yeah.
It's a cool picture. I mean, I'm not some Lara Croft aficionado, but she's got muscles. She looks like a Lara Croft.
Yep.
I mean, I don't see any problem. I don't know if you saw on the Twitter, the X, whatever, that GameStop. Did you see this? GameStop, the video game video game store.
Yeah.
The official account for the store posted said, "This is not Lara Croft."
Oh, come on.
Yikes.
What the
And
fuck?
of course,
Are you kidding?
they were ripped the hell up, and all the comments are like, "Who are you, GameStop? Just stop. Go back to closing stores and selling pop Funko. Like, who are you?"
Yeah.
I mean, so it definitely got ripped. They're like, "That's a weird thing to say about."
Yeah.
I mean, because it
from a
literally
company.
is Lara Croft.
I mean, of all the incarnations we've had, I just don't know what.
What's the problem? Like,
What's the problem?
What's the
Right.
problem?
I mean, look, what else she's white. She's tall.
She's
like
British.
what is it not
Right.
she's British. They didn't cast someone that you find
She's-
unappealing. Like, I don't know, where is the problem with it? Is her shirt not the right color? Are her boobs
No.
not big enough?
well,
I don't even know. Like,
So
what are you looking for?
there have been like side by side comparisons of the original video game from the 90s, Lara Croft, and they literally used the same outfit.
yeah.
I'm sure it was on
I-
purpose. Like,
I
okay, we have to
don't
make her
know.
look just like Laura, or else people are gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then freaked out. But like the impossibly short shorts, the check, the super tight tank, check,
Yeah.
gun strapped to her hips,
Right.
check,
Ponytail, check.
extreme ponytail, check. Like I don't understand why people are so fucking upset.
I mean, and I don't think people are, but it's again.
Oh,
it's
Wendy,
one,
of course they are.
Are they already?
I made the
There's
mistake
more?
of going on Twitter.
What is their problem?
I don't know. They're
I
just like
just-
ripping it apart.
I
And,
just
like-
saw someone else. Our gamers so degenerate they think Sophie Turner isn't hot enough
Exactly.
for the role. Maybe that's it. Is she not hot
Like,
enough?
pe-
What is happening?
People
in
like
this world?
photoshopped digital boobs onto the Sophie Turner photo. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it says I know. It's apparently maybe the breast size is a.
Oh my god!
Is a kid. I mean, I
Goodness.
don't. Oh, there's
And the
apparently.
lip size, apparently.
Just stop.
Oh,
just
my
stop.
God. We're done as
what
a
are we?
society.
Yeah. What are we doing here, guys? Like, stop. It's so fucking predictable.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Whatever. I give up on young boys.
This
with
is
nothing
a
else to
theme.
do.
Like, everything we've talked
Old
about
boys.
basically
Yeah.
is like, well, the fanboys are pissed about this and they're pissed about that and they're happy that this
Yeah.
person got fired. Like, fuck off.
No.
It's exhausting. So again,
Sorry.
we were better off without social media, 100%.
Yeah, we were. I'm going to watch this Lara Croft,
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
and I'm
Can't
sure
wait for it.
will be great.
I mean, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, I completely trust. I mean, she did the best season of
Killing Eve.
Killing Eve, and I just like her.
She created that show, right? Didn't she?
Did she? Did she create it or just showrun the first year? I don't know.
I mean,
Either way, I think she's got good judgment.
no, she's great. It's going to be a fun show. I can already tell.
Oh yeah, she created it, developed from a book. But yeah, but she did create the show,
She knows how to make a good TV show.
and she knows how to cast. Obviously, I assume she had a hand in
I would
Jodie
ima-
Comer and Sandra Oh.
I would imagine.
Yeah. All right. Well, What's the next thing people are going to complain about, Kat? Because you know they will. You know they will.
Well, Ryan Coogler's X-Files reboot. We have some more updates. Straight
Number
from...
one, he's black. He's not allowed to do the X-Files. There's their first complaint. Let's get it going.
How dare they?
How dare he? What else has he done? Oh, wait.
Yeah. What's this guy done?
Yeah.
So here's the breakdown of this new info that we have from Ryan Coogler himself. It will have Monsters of the Week episodes alongside an overarching conspiracy, which is, again, check. Okay, we got that. Yeah. He got advice from Vince Gilligan on approaching TV. Check.
Good idea. And not to mention Vince Gilligan being part of the X-Files knows what he's talking about.
Yes, exactly. Coogler's next project, Black Panther 3 will be after the X-Files reboot. So he's prioritizing the X-Files first. Maybe it could be for scheduling stuff, but who knows? He says he's enjoying the pressure from fans. There's a lot of really smart people that I don't want to let down.
He says that now.
He's being very gracious. He says he's a big fan of Gillian and David Duchovny's. Won't comment on if they're returning.
Which means yes.
Which absolutely means yes. And he has said nothing but he's like, yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with Gillian Anderson. And boy, I would love to work with her someday. But. Like, okay. So yeah, I am so on board for this. I can't wait. I'm sure it's going to be super creepy. And yeah, sign me up. Again, there's nothing new. Pluribus is a very unique original show. Aside from kind of unicorns like that, we're just making the same old shit. We're just making the same old shit. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway,
that's why we must embrace shows like Pluribus, Severance, anything that's different.
Yeah, and it's so rare that those things actually get made and we get to see them. So yeah.
I saw a preview for a show today called CIA, and it was like the by the books guy, the crazy rebel agent. It's like, oh, yeah, we've seen this. It's like just come up with opposite personalities, make them partners. Let's do it again.
Yeah, it's a a tried and tested formula.
Yep.
Speaking of formulas.
Yeah. Hey, I will take no slack on Doomsday or anything related because I can't wait for Doomsday. I do feel like it was funny that the first teaser came out with Captain America, and people were like, well, that was not a big deal. It was like, oh, Captain America's back. Okay, whatever. And people in the audience didn't seem to care at the theater, blah, blah, blah. And then Thor came out. Then X-Men came out. And then the Wakanda / Fantastic Four came out. And now people are like, oh, my God, this thing's going to make $1 billion. Yeah. $1 trillion. I can't wait. Look at the color grading. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be the most beautiful movie. This is going to be It's like, now everybody's... Marvel's back, apparently, even though Marvel was dead and the trailer was inspiring.
Marvel's dead.
And in like a day. It turned. So, but the fun thing is they came out with, there were like little timestamps at the end of the trailers. And then the Russo brothers were like, hey, these are clues. These aren't necessarily teasers. And for all I know, what we saw in these teasers, it may not even be in the film. They may have been created as little mini stories too.
That's wild.
I mean, it may be, but they said these aren't teasers; they're stories, little stories, and there's clues. So people have taken the timestamps at the end of each one, and matched it up with scenes in Endgame, which is coming out leading up to this.
Like time codes.
Yeah, like time codes. And the first one goes to the scene where Tilda Swinton warns Hulk about removing the Infinity Stones during the time heist and how it creates branch realities. And so they're saying that confirms that Steve's mission to return the stones and his decisions to stay in the past is central to the conflict, and that his actions may have inadvertently triggered an incursion. The timestamp for Thor corresponds to where Loki steals the Tesseract in Endgame and escapes, creating the variant seen in the Loki series. Again, this highlights a, quote, multiversal shenanigan, which created a branch reality. The X-Men's timestamp corresponds to the scene in Asgard where Rocket asks Thor, are you crying? They think, well, maybe it's a pointer to his mental state, or I don't know.
Interesting.
Or it says, or something links it with a line in Deadpool's flash forward where he says, why is Thor crying? So maybe it's a scene from the future that people are I guess it was in Deadpool and Wolverine, which I don't remember. And then the final one corresponds to the scene in the Avengers where they plan and test the time heist. Again, it could be a pointer to when the team first tests out the technology that's set to meddle with the universe. So, yeah, they're definitely basically pointing at certain scenes saying this is important.
Right. It seems like a big old timey-wimey situation. Timelines and alternate realities and shit like that. All right, cool.
Which we kind of already knew, but
yeah,
it's definitely because they're releasing Endgame in like September, and I think there's going to be an extra scene that sort of sets up Doomsday.
Okay. Interesting stuff.
Well, something I'm excited about is the upcoming Buffy.
Yes.
What is it? We don't know. Is it a sequel?
No.
Is it a reboot? No.
What is it?
It's a continuation, says Sarah Michelle Gellar. She was on a podcast called Shut Up, Evan.
Isn't that kind of a sequel?
Shut up, Evan.
Yeah, a continuation, I would say, is a sequel, but I get where she's coming from.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. All right. Basically, it's called Buffy the Vampire Slayer New Sunnydale. Says it will answer questions where Buffy is now in the world and what this world that Buffy lives in with her and without her. So it's not a reboot. It's not picking up with all of the same characters right away. It is not like a sequel. That's why the name was even more important to me. It's Buffy, but something else. Okay.
Okay. Are you a little nervous to see that?
Yeah, I don't. She's like really doesn't want it to feel like a sequel. Okay, we get it. Things are going to be different. I appreciate she's trying to manage people's expectations a little bit.
Yeah, that's smart. That's good.
So that if it's not exactly like it used to be,
it's not
people
like
well, they will freak out, but
it's
be like I tried to tell you.
Yeah, the Scoobies aren't getting back together. Like I don't think we're seeing the old gang all getting back together.
They're not going to be back in high school, people.
No. No.
Said she learned a hard lesson in life about the saying never say never, as she was initially opposed to retaking the character. She's well known for, this is me talking, Tara.
Yeah.
Well known for, she doesn't do conventions. She doesn't like really, she loves Buffy, but she doesn't do a lot of fan stuff. She's not really, she's like kind of trying to distance herself from Buffy. She says, I will eat my words and I'm okay with that. I learned my lesson. I never saw how and why it could be as good as the original series, the continuation. I'm not trying to be better. I just want to hold and honor the memory and what we created. I know sometimes that memory is conflicted for people and how they're supposed to feel about it, but a lot of people put their blood, sweat, and tears into making what I think is an incredibly great show, and I'm incredibly proud of it. And she talks about Chloe Zhao, came to me not just with her passion, because I've seen people with passion before, but she knew how to go into the world. She knew what the world was, and she knew the way. So she said it took 3 years to develop, and it's going to keep taking time because they don't want to do it until they can do it right.
So they're still developing the series. So I'm pretty sure they shot the pilot. So, but it seems like they're still working on the series itself. Does that mean the pilot got a green light? Does that mean?
Yeah, I think they already shot it.
I mean, yeah, but does that mean the series got
to go on?
Yeah, like yes, we want this. Make a series. I mean, they wouldn't be working on developing the series unless the network's like, okay, tell us what the first season looks like. Like, give us an arc.
It does say something about we're still working on. It says something.
Well, according to the AI, it says not officially picked up.
Yeah, that they're still working out like the rest of the season. Pretty much.
It's because unless we are sure that is exactly what we set out to, this is Geller, exactly what we set out to do, and that it makes sense to do it, we don't want to sell you the legacy by not. When I know it's perfect, then we'll be out there. But I won't do it unless I know it can be that. So wow, it sounds like she is very involved and she's being very protective of Buffy's legacy. So hopefully that doesn't get in the way of us seeing this. So hopefully they can make it good enough where she feels like, okay, this is ready to be seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, rumor is Hulu that they're trying for.
Sweet.
Yeah. Well, Hulu picked up the pilot, like produced the pilot. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Oh, it's a Hulu pilot.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Great.
Look, we're going to the DGA Awards in a few weeks. We get our tickets. Chloe Zhao is going to be there.
Oh, you got
so
to
we're
her.
just. I assume she's going to be there. I think she's nominated. So we'll ask her. We'll say, "Excuse me, Chloe.
Yeah, you got.
Good luck with Hamnet, but more importantly, what's going on with Buffy?"
All right, cool. Again, this is something we'll be keeping an eye on. Hopefully, we can see something sooner than later, but we'll see. Guys, let's do a quick trip. Jump in the truck. We're going to Purgatory.
Whee!
She Nerds Out presents Live from Purgatory.
A couple of weeks ago, there was some very mysterious photos on Instagram. It was around New Year's, and it was Emily Andress and Melanie Scrofano and Tim Rozon and Josh from Tubi were all hanging out in South Africa.
Yeah, like that won't get people talking.
And everybody freaked out. It's like, oh my God, it's got to be Winona. They're shooting there, and they're going to go, and they have to come back. It's like, okay, well, let's wait and see. So we didn't want to talk about it because we didn't know what we were looking at. And so now it's official. It's Emily has written the script. It's called Summer's Last Resort. The director, Melanie Scrofano, is leading the helm. It's a Tubi original, and it's shooting in South Africa. And Tim Rozon is also in it. And this is so exciting. It means that Emily and Tubi are still on good terms, which is good. This movie is going to be starring Sophia Bush, Jerry O'Connell, and Violet McGraw. It's a YA comedy feature in which, Megan, the woman who played Megan, who's Violet McGraw, the creepy doll lady, is the lead, and it's her character is protected of protected. Basically, she's trying to break up her mom's relationship. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
So I'm sure. Listen, Emily wrote it. You know it's going to be funny, and Melanie directing it. You know it's going to be good. So this is very exciting. We don't have a timeline. They're shooting now. We have no idea when it's coming out, but this is very exciting news. And again, I think at the very least, it's exciting that Tubi and Emily are working together. So I think that's a good sign. As far as
That's a great sign.
Yeah, as far as more ERP coming. So there you go. That's very exciting, and we'll keep an eye on that too.
Mm-hmm. Maybe just have such a great time. Everybody wants to be in a Winona series.
There you go.
Bring them over. Why not?
Everyone welcome.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Something to look forward to.
That's all we got.
I think that is
a lot.
Man, that's a lot of news. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good, juicy stuff coming out, guys.
Well, if you have any weird, needless complaints about us, we're on the X, we're on the Twitter, where apparently people like to go. If you look at us and say they're not snop,
Exactly,
because of our boob size or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Twitter's the place to do it, and we're there at Snop Podcast with 1D.
Mm-hmm. Or if you want to do it in a slightly less terrible way, you can go to our Facebook or Instagram at She Nerds Out Podcast.
You can send us an email at shenerdout@gmail.com.
Just be very direct.
Yes, and we do appreciate constructive criticism, but in a nice way.
Yeah.
So you can send us an email. You can give us your input on any of these stories we talked about. You can also go to our website, shenerdsout.com, for all your snopping needs. You can get caught up on old episodes. You can send us a voicemail. You can buy us a beer. The beer fridge is looking pretty slim, guys. So if anybody wants to stock us up, we'd love you for it. You can do that from our website. And new merch is coming soon. We'll let you know when it's up. Somebody bought an old school logo shirt today.
Oh, nice.
So they're, people are getting stocked up with the old stuff before the new cool stuff comes out. So we'll let you know.
So last week we had talked about what we're looking forward to in 2026. So what are you looking forward to in 2026? You know, if didn't even think. Like, what are your resolutions, or what TV film are you excited about seeing in the new year?
Yeah,
Or do you agree with our choices? Do you have your own choices? And why? This is an essay question, not a yes or no.
Oh, no multiple choice?
Not multiple choice. It's essay.
And speaking of telling us what you like and what's coming up, we last week Wendy and I talked to listener Beck from Tazzy. We talked about Stranger Things. That's going to be coming out as its own bonus episode sometime the week that you're listening. If you're listening to this, the week it came out, it's going to be coming to your ears soon. So be on the lookout for our complete Stranger Things breakdown.
Also, My Life is Murder is out now, so go watch the first couple episodes.
My Life is Murder.
Acorn.
My life is
Alexa
murder.
Crow.
That's acorn. It sounded like icon.
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 That's how Alexa Crow would say it.
My life is murder.
My life is murder.
Well, on that note, see you next week. And she nerds
out.
Needs
out.
Eat.
She nerds out. We're girls that like nerdy things.